Hi, I'm Andrea.
Hey, I'm Jonathan.
Hey, I'm Ben.
This is Aiden.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Friday morning, Redskins. Yes, Friday. On the set this morning, we have Colton, Atchley. We have Skylar, Foxx. They are part of the Loudon High School bass team, and they are here to help me with the announcements for today, Friday, October 27th, 2023, wrapping up October. And also tonight, we wrap up the regular season fall sports with the Loudon football Redskins taking on Red Bank for the region championship. It's also senior night, and we'll also honor all of the Redskins senior football players, the cheerleaders, the band members, the NJROTC members. Before the game, I think I've covered them all. There's a lot on the line tonight, plus the weather's going to be perfect. Sounds like a great evening to get out here at home to support our Redskins and our seniors and all of those things that I just mentioned that have poured out all they have into their career here at LHS. Go Redskins, and congratulations, seniors. Now, that's all the announcements for today because we got to get to these guys. And talking about seniors, right? Two seniors right here that have done a great job with us at LHS and with the bass team. So we've got, like I said, we've got Colton, Atchley, we've got Skylar, Foxx. They're here to join us, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Of course.
All right, so the bass team. So maybe some people out there are like, I didn't know we had a bass team, and I hope that's not true. But if you don't, or if you do and you're wondering what in the world do they do and how does that work, guys, give us a quick summary of what the bass team does and how you guys compete. And I'll just let you answer as you want.
So we go out and fish against all these other teams. We have a partner. We go out on the boat and do all that.
Okay, so you have a partner. You're on a boat, so you're not like. And again, I wouldn't have known this a couple of years ago. So you're not like standing on the dock. You know, you're out on the boat.
No. Yeah, we're out on
That's
the boat.
great. Okay, so partner. Got to have a partner.
Yes.
You have to have a partner. Okay, what else?
You have to have a boat captain. It could be your dad or just a family member. It can be a friend if you really needed it,
Okay.
but anybody can really be a captain as long as they have a boat.
All right. So all right. So now I know what I have to have. But how do you win? How do you compete? How does it work?
So you go out and you catch 5 bass that's over 15 inches, and you go and weigh in, which just means that you just go up there and you hand the person the fish, and then they put it on a scale.
And they weigh it.
They weigh it.
All right. Question off of that. He said you catch 5 bass. That's a lot. I mean, that seems like a lot. Sometimes you guys
Yeah.
sure go out there for hours and don't catch hardly anything.
For sure.
Do you have to have 5 to go and weigh in?
No, you can weigh in with 1. It doesn't really matter as long as it's over the minimum size. Then
And
you
what
can
was
weigh
it
in with
again?
1.
15 inches.
15
For largemouth.
inches. Man, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big fish.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you know. Now we all know. That's a good explanation. And I'm sure there's more to it, and we're going to talk about if you want to be part of these guys in the future, who to talk to on that. So how has your team done this year?
I'd say we did pretty good.
Yeah, we did pretty good this year.
Okay. Any special things that you want to talk about? Or was there anything special that went on, or any big wins or anything like that in a major competition?
I don't think we had anybody win, but I think we had a couple people place top 10 for sure.
Okay, when you say top 10, again, we talked cross country last week. And so these people out here might be like, top 10, that's not that big of a deal. Well, but you guys are competing against,
Mm,
200.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
200
average is 200 to 300 boats per tournament.
that's amazing. So if you're in the top 10, you are fantastic.
Yeah,
right?
and
Okay.
most of the time, if you place top 10, you do get a check.
So you said top 10. Let's talk about any individuals on your team that may have been in that top 10, or any individual teams that have done really well as individuals. Or
I think Anna,
Yeah.
Charlie's daughter, has did pretty
Anna
good.
and Coleman have done pretty good.
Now, are they in middle school?
Yeah, they're on the junior team.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got that's another thing we didn't talk about. You've got middle school people that compete with us. What about our high school students? Is there a group that's done fairly well this year, or really well?
Dallas and Caleb have done
Yeah,
pretty
they
good
did
this
pretty
year.
good.
Good.
They've done a lot better this year for sure.
Awesome. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. And where are you guys at in the season? Because I just talked about our fall sports coming to an end, but I may have been lying. You guys are part of all our fall sports. Where are you at in the season, and when does it come to an end?
We still got a lot of tournaments to go.
It's basically just starting. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll fish
Okay.
till June.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Okay. So there isn't a specific high school season.
No, we'll fish through December and February into June. I mean,
So there's another thing out there, another recruiting tool for you guys if you want to do this. This is more of a lifestyle
yeah.
than it is a sport that starts and ends, correct?
Yeah, and you
Okay.
can sign up at any time. There's no, you don't have to join at the beginning of the year to fish. I mean, you
Okay.
can sign up at the very end of the year and still fish.
Well, that branches off into what I was going to say. So if there's somebody out there, an LHS student, that wants to be part of this, who do they talk to? What do they do?
You got to talk to Charlie Brown.
Okay,
Yeah.
Charlie Brown, he is out in the CTE building, and he's in the main building. But if you can't find him, you come to me, and I'll get you in touch with him if you're interested in the bass team. And these guys, they're close knit. Seems to be a tight knit
Yeah.
group, and it's another thing to be involved with, because when you're not involved here, or I'll say it like this: students that are more involved seem to have more fun at Loudon High School.
Yeah. for
Students that
sure.
are not involved in anything sometimes tend to be involved in other things, if that makes sense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So get involved to boost that Loudon High School experience. So anything else on the bass team? Anything you want to say to anybody regarding the bass team and how things are going? You got a tournament tomorrow.
Yeah.
Big,
Fort Loudon.
bigger or smaller tournament?
I think there's like 200
Yeah,
and something
about
boats.
200, and I think 210, which
Okay.
is pretty average.
And you guys get out at daybreak, or is it something when is it?
It really depends on if there's fog. If there's fog, then we'll have to wait, and if sun comes up earlier than it was planned on, then we'll get let go early.
Is this all day, or is
Yeah,
it?
I think
It's-
the first flight comes in at 2.
Yeah.
What's the first flight?
It's the first group.
When do they go out?
We blast off at 8.
Okay.
And then we'll be back in at 2.
Okay, so
Yeah.
6 hours, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys ever heard of the lightning round?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to give you a question or a statement, and you are going to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. There's no wrong answers. You don't have to worry about saying something silly. In fact, the sillier sometimes the better, as long as it's clean. You ready?
Yes.
Colton, actually, since you are an A last name, we're going to start with you. One type of fish you would eat every single day.
Crappie.
Bluegill.
Crappie, bluegill. Okay. Freshwater or saltwater fishing, if you had to do it for a living.
Freshwater.
Freshwater, for sure.
Have you ever been saltwater fishing?
Yes, I have. A couple
Okay.
times.
So you can tell the difference. All
Yeah.
right. Biggest fish you ever caught? Don't lie. We might need proof.
I think like a 7-pound bass.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range.
Mine was a 5-pound bass.
Okay. And that's big. That's big
Oh,
for
yeah.
that. Okay. If I could play any other sport, what would it be?
Baseball.
That's what I thought, and
Baseball.
that's what I thought. Okay, we've got some history there. Favorite thing to do other than fishing?
Probably hunt.
Okay.
I would have to say
Fishing, just
Yeah.
like you like fishing.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you hunt?
I hunt deer.
Okay, that's coming up, right?
Oh, it's already open for
Which season?
for bow.
Okay, when does the rifle season start or whatever it's
It
called?
starts the 4th.
Okay, all right. So I need to put the orange on and watch out if I'm walking in the woods.
Yeah.
All right, finally, we'll start with you. The person at LHS that has had the biggest impact on you and why?
Mr. P. He's helped me out a lot.
Mr. P.
Mr. Preston.
Okay, Mr. Preston. Shout out to Mr. Preston. Great job. HVAC. Yes, sir.
Probably Mr. Lance Walden.
Good. Shout out to Lance and Mr. Preston. Proud of you guys as well and what you do for our kids. So guys, thank you so much for coming on. Maybe we've gotten one of those 770 that are sitting right out there listening to us right now that want to check into fishing, and if that's the case, then that's better than zero, right?
For sure.
All right, you guys, it's Friday. We've had one heck of a week, kind of an odd week. Not going to say it's bad. We've learned some things. We've done some different things as well. With that said, let's have a great day. Let's please have a great day. Make good decisions. Take care of business because it's a Friday. And with that, we are, and we hope you'll join us.